So I'm in Luton. That's where I host my circles, and I've been doing it since January last year. What I love, I've been on quite a personal journey myself. So I found circles at a time where my heart and soul really needed it. So I'd been participating in circles for a long time. And the thing I love about it is just that real coming together on a real level. Like, I think I was at a point where I was so exhausted with life, the systems of life, the belief systems, the structures, and I felt really lost. And I'd realized I hadn't actually had a lot of female community in my life, female friendships. I just was at a point of real change. And it was as if I was just kept being pulled to circles and it was that female. I needed women. I needed women in my life, and I needed women who just got it. I needed to be in spaces where I didn't have to think, where I didn't have a goal to achieve, where I didn't have any expectations. I just had so much responsibility, so much weight on my shoulders. It just felt so freeing to just be really seen, to be understood, and have to like be anyone.
Mm.
So that's kind of what drew me to circles. And then living in Luton, I don't know if anyone knows it. It's just a small town, and it's I always have to go to like London or all these other like surrounding villages to go to stuff like this. And again, I was kind of feeling really broken. I was like, I just want to meet like-minded people. I just want that in person. A lot of my stuff had been online. I work from home online. Part of my business is online. Everything was online. And this is post-pandemic where we can be in real life. So I was like, okay, I've just got to set something up myself. And it wasn't my head thinking this, it was my heart. And I remember writing it I was on a retreat and I'd written it as my vision. And then I, I don't even know how it happened, but I acted on it. I think just out of pure need for this in my life. I thought, well, there's nothing in Luton, so I'm just going to do it myself. I feel like the mix is so well balanced because I, I was doing it just based off what I knew, my natural kind of instinct, my natural tendencies, but it just really gave me the structure that I was looking for. I just felt even more held because, I was just kind of going out on my own, but I just needed something to kind of contain myself and give me some kind of that guidance and structure. But it was not even in a regular structured way, if I'm communicating that rightly. It really was that countercultural way. So I remember when I started, and um like one of the key things is that it's not like a course. It's not one where you strap yourself to your desk and work through the videos. I'm such an experiential learner, and that's what it was. I really just learned from experience. Like I could take this off into the forest, and I would have my like Thursdays as my women's circle day, and I would like go in the coffee shop and do it, or I'd sit on the sofa and light a candle. I just felt a softening with this program that I'd never experienced before. And yeah, so in terms of the structure, and also because I'd been doing it my own way, just with my own things, um, y- Gemma said specifically, what if simplicity would enter the room? I feel like, yes, that's what I needed. I've got a tendency to just overcomplicate things, over like overdo it, because I think what I am is not enough anyway. And Gemma really invites us to, yeah, have simplicity enter the room. So I really pared back with a lot of the stuff. I had a lot of journal prompts and different aspects, which were good, but it felt really just, again, I felt that weight off my shoulders as I was doing when I changed the format, I changed it in December. So I'd almost done a whole year of circles. and I changed the format and I introduced it. I said, I'm going to change it. And it did feel like, oh, another thing off my plate because I'm I don't need to come with all these bells and whistles and with plans and preparation. I can just really allow the room to emerge in the circle, and that felt really freeing. It did feel really scary. I remember like saying to the group and things like that, how I feel nervous about the transition. And I've done it twice now. And yeah, it was just to have that simplicity in the structure, which I think I wasn't expecting when I came to the circles, but it is so powerful. Doing women's circles, like you said, it's really countercultural. So like I felt like I was just out there doing it on my own. And I really believe that things are easier when we do it in community. So that's what I really would kind of encourage you to think about is whether you're new to this or you're doing it already, you get such a community because you're with other women that's also doing this or also want to do that. And that in itself is so strong that you've got other people that are walking this path or thinking about walking that path. Because otherwise you'll go out into the world and it's very easy to then doubt yourself, make yourself small. Oh, I won't do it. Oh, what am I thinking about? Oh, that, talking yourself out of it and talking yourself down. But when you've got other people that's like, this is how the world should be. We should have women's circles everywhere. Like I should be able to just walk out into any area of Luton and to be able to go on any day of the week to a women's circle. Like just like yoga. Like it it's it's that. And I think it will, whether you end up running the circles or not, there is some inner transformation there because there is a lot of inner work, which is what I love about it as well. So even if you're on the fence, just think about the inner growth that's going to come from this and the tools that you have as well to hold yourself.